to tell you about my adventure as an apprentice. We went to missionus.org and played a game called Crown or Colony. We went through the prologue, part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5, and the epilogue as an apprentice in the American Revolutionary War times. The prologue told us how our lives was starting as an apprentice, and the epilogue told us how our lives turned out afterwards. I had to leave my home for something bigger than I expected. When playing part 1 in this game, I had to run errands for Master Eads. I had to pick up a package for him and get some articles for his newsletter. I ran into Lily, but she's a loyalist and I'm a patriot, so I couldn't buy anything from her. I also needed help handling the weight for the package when taking it back to Mr. Eads' house. So I got help with Royce Miller. He's an apprentice and a patriot, just like me. When playing part 2 in this game, somebody died. Patriots were protesting against loyalists, and one loyalist did not like it. He tried to convince them to stop, but the Patriots charged after him. He ran into a building, got a gun, and shot out the window. One Patriot was killed. That caused a lot of commotion in Boston. During part 3 in this game, I had a bit of confusion. It turns out that whenever Royce said that he was going to help me deliver the package to Master Eads, he meant that I had to do something for him in return. Today was my day to pay. Master Eads and all the people that worked with him were having a meeting about what happened with the death in Boston. Royce wanted me to listen to their conversation and report back to him what happened. I heard him say that he wants all the Patriot and the apprentices, which are also Patriots, to protest. I'd have to say that part 4 was probably the craziest part in the whole game. But it started out normal. I was just helping Lily find her dog since she had lost it not long before. But then we heard the church bells ring. We ran to town to see a whole big crowd, probably about 200 people there, throwing things at the soldiers and yelling stuff at them. Soon, the soldiers lined up and started shooting to the crowd. I saw a lot of people dead. Master Eads woke me up very early in part 5. He told me I had to go to court since I had been one of the people that saw what happened on part 4. Whenever I went to court, they asked me a lot of questions, but the main question I answered was, do you think that the crowd was egging on the soldiers? I said yes, most definitely, because all I really saw was the crowd throwing things at the soldiers and yelling at them. But I still didn't think that it was right for the soldiers to do that. Next, I got to decide what I was going to do with my life. Stay here and be an apprentice, go with Lily, or sail the seas as a pirate. I decided to go with Lily to France. The epilogue told me that later on I ended up marrying Lily. Also, not long after I left Boston, the American Revolutionary War started. Life was good after my adventure as being an apprentice.